To the other bill last night. Billing.
Still not good.
Well, he says he is. They'll let him up and move around now. They give him a longer cord for his oxygen so he can get up and move around, and they're gonna move him to another room, just a regular room.
It's 11 o'clock. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Any public comment? Public comment? Seeing none, we'll move on to commissioner updates. Doug.
Not much, gonna have to get hold of a plumber possibly to look for installing some pumps. For two residences in Brockton. Enterprise doesn't feel they wanna do the installation. That's the only update I have.
Okay. Bird.
I guess, they denied both petitions for the Bainville and Culbertson School District moving to Freud. One was denied because of, no kids living in that area, and the other one was basically financial. So those both are denied, and we're working on, had a meeting on the OMS shop in Culbertson to be turned over to the county, so that OMS area that has the mechanic shop and the four big doors would be turned over to the city of Culbertson for the Culbertson Fire Department. And the Army, which is has a big area that would be great for, Roosevelt County would keep that for a community center. Could be used for emergencies. It could be used for the fair. It used to always be used for the fair before 911, but after 911 it stopped. But it'd be part of the fair. And we need $1,085,000 to buy it. That's the appraised value. We are talking to our federal delegation to see if there's any grant money that federal government could give us to help pay the guards with the Montana National Guards, and or we're writing a letter to Governor Gianforte to see if there's some one-time state money for $1 million that we could use to help pay for it. So funding it is our next project. There's a statute, they have to sell it for appraised value, and the appraised value is $1,085,000. And both the governor and our attorney general Knudsen sit on the land board that decides all this. So we're writing letters to both of those, and we'll see what next month or so what comes up. Questions or comments?
Can't they just get some money from Fish, Wildlife and Parks? They buy everything.
That they just give it to us for $1.
Sounds like the hiccup with that is it is the deed's in the state of Montana's name. It's not in the National Guard or anything. So once it's in the state of Montana's name, then it's by state statute. So that's kind of the hiccup.
Well, we have two favorable people on that land board, so hopefully something will work out. And I personally have talked to Gianforte already. He said they should be able to find some one-time money, but nothing was signed or secured yet. If not, we do have some money we could maybe use between us and the city and the fire department. See how it all works out. But it's, at least we got some numbers now. This is the first we've heard the numbers.
I guess it was a public meeting, just a little refresher. The department had elected official meeting. I really appreciate the turnout that we had for it. Everybody had an opportunity to go around the room and kind of let everybody else know what they're working on, what's going on. So I really like that. I want to thank everybody that came in and took a part of that. I think we had a good discussion on things. So once again, just to thank you on that. We did have some correspondence, not a big deal, correspondence outreach from another insurance company for health insurance, but they don't deal with any counties, which I don't know if that's an avenue that the county really wants to go down, but just a little correspondence. Aside from that, emails and being in the office, been, which isn't a bad thing, it's been kind of slow. So we'll take a little bit of downtime. So any comments or questions on any of the commissioners' update? Seeing none, we'll move down to the minutes, minutes for January 20th, 2026. Any corrections to those? Seeing none, all in favor of
Motion to approve.
second.
motion is second, any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. January 22nd, 2026 minutes, any corrections to those? Seeing none, call for a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion to approve, second. Second, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Claims for January 22nd, 2026, $86,302.67. Do we have a motion to approve? Motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion pass. Down to new hires. Clerk Recorder's Office would like to hire Lindsay Nygaard, temporary part-time employee. Filling in for election and some payroll. Do we have a motion?
Motion approved, Lindsay.
Doug makes a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Doug seconds. Any discussion? Nothing from you? Just reading on this part-time while if you're out, got some trainings, things like that. I think the biggest thing for you, if I dare say, is the elections.
Yep.
Bringing her in, I'm gonna guess she's gonna probably run the satellite office.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but she'll hopefully train us. I'd love to have her help, but we'll see. We're gonna take it 1 month at a time and see how things go, how long we have her. So hopefully.
Sounds good. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Still on the hires, a motion to approve a temporary seasonal administrative assistant, Felix Becker for the extension agent.
I move to hire Felix Becker with the acknowledgement that Felix is the son of Wendy, but Wendy is an MSU employee, staff member. She's not a county. We have a county member in there, Judy Heupel, that will kind of be in charge of them. Motion to accept Felix as a temporary seasonal assistant.
Gordon makes a motion, with the acknowledgement. Doug seconds. Any discussion on that?
But Felix, I think he's a junior in high school, extremely good with computers. And with the new fair board lady coming on and some new fair stuff, programs that are gonna be used for the fair, he would be a great addition to that office in fair.
Oh.
But he'd be a county employee.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion pass. No additional unfinished business. Motion to close.
Make a motion.
The motion, second, to close.